Well, this is my first week with the Roland FR-1X, which is a piano version, and I'm going through the very useful manual, owner's manual that came with it, and I just wanted to show you guys a few features that really impress me. So now the instrument is plugged in. That's what the chord is at the very bottom there, just to the right of my leg, and they recommend using a little strap that came with the accordion to tie it down to the strap. But hold on, the right strap is, I got a short in it. It's a bit too... The straps are a bit on the cheap side, but okay, I think we have to... No, never mind, I'll do it later. So the accordion is plugged in, and they recommend always turn the volume to 0 when you plug in and plug out and unplug. So now it's plugged in. So now I push this button power and I increase the volume, and now I see FR1 222. Now the first feature, which is pretty cool, is they have demo songs, and they have about 8 songs which basically demonstrate the abilities of this instrument. So after it's on, press orchestra and organ button. Orchestra and organ, it should show D01, and then you use these 1 or 2. Wait, press, oh, you have to press the orchestra and organ buttons until the display looks as D1. Okay, now it's D1. This is the second song, and you use these 2 switches to go up. Nice. Okay, and then you press orchestra and organ again, and you get out of that. Now the first 5 demo songs were played by Ludovic Bayer, and the last 3 were played by a guy with a name similar to mine, Sergio Scapini. Sergio. So that one demo, right, can be pretty cool, you know, if you want to impress your friends somewhere over the phone, and you can start that demo and they will think that you are playing, you know. Now the second feature is this little accordion. Even though it only has like what, 26 keys on the right and 72 I think on the left, but this one is like 16 accordions in one, because it has these user sets. And the way it works is that you have to press set. So the FR-1X contains 16 sets divided over 4 families. So basically you got, it's kind of like you have a jazz accordion, you have a studio accordion, you have alpine sound accordion, you have folk accordion. And the way it works is that you press the set register, and then you press one of these 4 switches to choose the set. For example, so hold on, press number of selected set flashes on display. Okay, so you press 1. Yeah, you don't have to hold it, you just press it. You press it, then you do this. 1A. One B. That's classic. 1C. That's bayan, like Russian. This is I scala. Not sure what this is. Okay, this is 2A is jazz. 2B is some kind of funky jazz. This is bandoneon, and this is studio. Now 3 is called world. 3-1 is some kind of folk. And then 4 this one is Tex-Mex. This one is Scottish. I think I like 1. I think that's classic. This is D. This is concerto. Trying to decide which one I like better. I think 1, classic. I like this one. It's louder. Okay. And I think that's so those are the user sets. Honestly, they're not. I thought the difference would be bigger. Which one is it? This is D World, which is switch 3. This is 3A. For some reason it's louder. I like this one. That's Bayan, 1C. So we're gonna leave it like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stay with this Bayan. So these are the sets. So you can choose 16 sets. Now what's cool about like other features is that when you are inside that, so now I decided which set I like, right? Classic, concerto, jazz, stuff like that. Now it turns out I can actually adjust the musette, the sound. It's kind of like what you have on a regular accordion. You have those switches, right? Where you can go from 1 reed to 2 to 3 different combinations, right? Like this thing has 14 sounds. See, like this over here. So you can do 1 reed, 2 reeds, 3 reeds, and the way it works is, so switch on FR-1X, okay, and then press one of the treble registers to select the desired. So this time you don't press set, you just click this. And this would show you, like this one should be bassoon. Actually, wait a second. 1A. 1B, 1C, this is Garmon, 1D, then 2 is Master, 2B, Organ. These are only like musette, basically, kind of like your regular violin. This is clarinet, 2 middle reeds. Now this is musette, 3 reeds. Oh, I like this one. How about 3B? This is 3 reeds in the middle. And 4 is just piccolo and oboe. I think the good one is 3, or maybe 2, 2A. Yeah, this one is all 5 reeds. This is master. And do I have to set it? How do I? I want to save it like that, but anyway, and the manual already starts falling apart. So these are the switches, right? And then another cool thing is that, of course, you can do on the bass side, you can use these gonna leave it like that. But another cool feature is that now we also the musette that we chose, those switches, there's a button there. You can go into program and you can make your musette either stronger or like, you know, make it a dry sound or a wet sound. So basically you can adjust the musette, you know, the tremolo, which is, I think it's super cool. And again, it's all done with these either this switch and these switches. But the other my favorite feature is that, well, of course there's Orchestra. So you play Orchestra sounds. Hold on, where was that? Orchestra. Yeah, if you press the Orchestra button, and then you can play with these. So these are your orchestra sounds. Now this is a flute. And this is piano and guitar. Piano, guitar, mandolin. And how do we get out of here? I think like this. Yeah, what did I said? I want using sets. Yeah, so that was the bayan that I like, and then the switches are, what did I say, Chu A. All right, and so yeah, then you can do orchestra on the right here with this button. But the cool thing is that you can do, last one I want to show you on the bass, you can do drum sounds. In drum sounds, you just switch here the drums. And you can also assign, see, then I press again and it disappears. And you can also assign like this, like now. Okay, switch it off. So as you saw, when I pressed drums, it was drums were playing both on the bass button, like C, and chord, like I was playing C major chord, right? But if you go into settings, you can actually change that. You can play the bass as the accordion sound, and then chord can be the drum, or bass can be orchestra sound, you know, like one of the other instruments. And like there's a whole bunch of combinations, you know, there's so many possibilities with this. And then musette detune. Yeah, so if you go into parameter mode, if you click on that set button and you hold it, then it'll show you parameters, and here you can choose musette detune, and this thing offers you 15 different detune settings or tremolo settings. So you can go from dry to classic to folk to American, North Europe, German, Italian, Alpine, Italian, and then D-folk and French. And I definitely like French, so I'm gonna go later into this detune mode and increase the musette. And also it has a built-in metronome, so you can click a couple of buttons and it'll, you know, give you a rhythm to help you you know, play better. And of course you can load your own user program. What's cool is that it has a USB port, so you can get like a, you know, like in Russian it's called minusovka. You can get a popular song just like the instrumentals, and you can put it on a USB stick and the accordion will play that, and then you can just do like a solo on the, you know, let's say on the right hand, where the rest was pre-recorded and it's going to be playing. And then of course you can use another great feature is that, as you saw, I was playing with the volume, right? So you can make it, you can lower the volume to where, you know, you don't bother your neighbors if you live in a, like I live in a condo building. But also I got these fancy headphones, you know, Roland. These were the most expensive RH300. What's funny is that the model is called 300 and it costs 300 Canadian dollars. And these you just plug in. I don't think they need power, because they will just power from the accordion, because it has this port in there. And what else? What else was I impressed with when I was looking at this? But yeah, and so you can choose all kinds of different bass systems on the left. You can play free bass. You can, you know, different chord system, whatever you are comfortable with. And you can hook up an external amplifier or a speaker, either solo or mono. And of course this thing you can, like right now I'm using a plug-in from the wall outlet, but it can work on batteries. And also that last button, user, the button number 4, switch number 4, user, you can load your own sets. Like for example, I went to Roland website and I see they offer 3 free sets. I think one was Orchestra, one was some kind of a fancy French accordion, and one was Alpine, but Alpine is already installed. But I might, I already downloaded them on my computer. I can just install maybe the Orchestra, like to give me more orchestra sounds. So, you know, at first it seems confusing, but then once you start playing with those buttons, so you can choose your set, your accordion set, right? Then you can choose your register, like what you want to do, how many reeds you want to activate, right? So I switch to master, and then you can choose your musette. You can make your accordion louder or softer, and you can change the left side to orchestra sounds, or you can play drums, and the same on the right. You can play various orchestra sounds, or you can do a combination of accordion sounds and orchestra sounds. So there's unlimited opportunities here. Oh, and one more thing, some people are saying that that's not enough keys for, you know, regular performance, but this accordion offers you can go up and down by 1 octave. You just you press 2 buttons, 1, 2, and you go either up by 1 octave or down by 1 octave. I think that's pretty useful for experienced musicians. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Now that I went over the basics, I myself will start doing, you know, lessons, because I was playing a button accordion of a different variety, and so now I'm switching to this piano accordion. It's a bit of a learning curve, but hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. Thanks for watching.